infections.
Infection, there's psychic trauma.
Butcher. This could be some kind of infection.
There's something more serious going on which caused your infection.
Lodge under the skin and cause a very bad infection.
We can't let you get an infection.
Look, you got infection on your goddamn face.
Before we've caught the infection.
She has a respiratory infection.
If she shows any signs of infection or excessive cough.
This long after infection, there's no guarantee it would work.
I need you to look at me, okay? Infection, so
What do you see?
This is not good, baby.
Can he be moved?
No,
Why not?
it's not just infection, there's psychic trauma.
I don't want a lot of people up here.
That fucking butcher. This could be some kind of infection. Oh, Nagi.
Gia, listen. There's something more serious going on which caused your infection. Something they're calling acquired.
Break the skin with that thing. Oh, it could. It could. It could break the skin. It could lodge under the skin and cause a very bad infection. That's an old wives' tale, Clark. I'm telling you. That's all. You know.
We could understand if someone's insides were all over the ground. Infections. They were
Direction of my room.
nonsense. We can't let you get an infection. You must let us take care of you.
sketchy ass motel. Go up in there and get a good staph infection or
Stay done. Look, you got infection on your goddamn face. You country motherfucker.
This town, what you've made of it. I can only thank God we're getting out in time before we've caught the infection.
She has a respiratory infection.
Very good, my man. Moving on.
Exposure, a child appears healthy. If she shows any signs of infection or excessive coughing, she should be taken to the hospital for a thorough examination.
Yes.
I thought it was from riding sheep, but it turns out just to be an ear infection. You fucker!
Didn't you tell us about the antivirus? This long after infection, there's no guarantee it would work. But there's a chance.
Correction, infection, objection.
This is actually weakness. And weakness is an infection that makes a man a follower instead of a leader. Seems to me a very great leader once.
Here's Doreen.
Fairly severe laceration, but we'll keep her a day or two to stem the infection.
But she'll be okay.
She'll have a scar and a hell of a...
Aquí yo creo que está muy mal, por favor.
The ear? Ear infection?
Se lo suplico.
Can you help her with the ear infection?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
This doctor he's been seeing says he's got a urinary tract infection. But he's been taking this medicine for a month now, and he just keeps getting worse.
We stand ready for the arrival of the first confirmed case.
According to the World Health Organization, stepping to level 5.
Kasem, it is a great honor to place my well.
Even Sinner would like a report on ear infections. Do you have a book on the topic?
Up there.
Thank you.
Dr. O.
The danger of infection now is so grave, the only solution is to prepare for public graves on the outside of town.
Stop infection.
Hadn't started yet. What happened to your ear?
Yeah, an ear infection, chronic thing. Goes away for a while.
But most of you will die from natural causes. 10% from infection, 20% from dehydration. Exposure can kill as easily as a knife.
Because the stitches are dissolvable, I would just say watch out for signs of infection. Fever, redness.
Like a carrier of smallpox. Since he's arrived, this town has a fever, an infection, and it's spreading.
Where's she gone? Grace is no lady, are you, Grace?
She must have a bladder infection.
Yeah, she's one of us. There's nothing wrong with her, except she will keep disappearing to the...
Ultimate lover of clean cars died this afternoon after contracting a staph infection from inside a Volvo station wagon.
How about the time you sold Tommy his very first hit, leading him on to heroin addiction, HIV infection, and ultimately his death at the age of, what was it, 22, 23?
Very unlikely that she's going to regain any motor function.
she'll succumb to an infection and she'll die in that bed. So I really hope she's not your only line of inquiry.
Mary didn't make it through the surgery. Her lungs were severely weakened by the infection. Her respiratory system collapsed under the arm.
Our first thought is always infection, but given the circumstances, we'll widen the search.
You have nothing to fight back with. You have no immune system to speak of. Your body is now open to every conceivable type of infection. You must be careful. I'm going to do my damnedest.
You always wear these masks?
Naturally. Against infection.
And I told him who you were and what had happened. And he said as long as there's no infection, you're not in any danger. And as soon as the road to the hospital is open, they'll send an...
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I paid my dues, plus Kellyanne's got a pretty bad infection, so...
Electrolyte balance IV, caloric maintenance, possible Pseudomonas infection from the respirator. There and the additional risk of staph osteomyelitis in the...
Genic. Cross-infection. These stocks are...
An ear infection, whatever, sends us to the emergency room 5-6 times a month, where I get whatever 9-year-old they just made a doctor.